Yo guys, what's up? Welcome back. We're doing one of these occasional streams. I've been trying to do them more often recently because I was lacking the last month or two. So I've been streaming somewhat more often now. But yeah, typical stream. Horn Armory, what's up, man? It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far. Just doing one of these regular streams where we just waffle about random stuff. Potato, what's up? Hope you're having a good day. In around 25 minutes, I'm going to have to go because I'm currently doing my washing, my laundry. So I won't be here for too long today, but I will be around long enough for you guys to answer questions, or ask questions, I mean. Yeah, man. Waffling is the best kind of streams. Yeah, I agree. Plastic Imperial, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good day. It's like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. Yeah, exactly that. Guys, if you don't know, me and AMI did release the next episode of the Army Men podcast just a few days ago. We do want to make some more podcasts in the future, but they're going to be off topic. They won't just be about Army Men stuff anymore because, like we mentioned in that podcast episode, it's kind of hard to just make podcasts about one single topic, being Army Men, especially when this community is fairly small. There's just not a lot of stuff to talk about, and we ran out of ideas after the 4th episode. So, yeah, we'll be talking about some more random stuff. AMI has mentioned maybe doing Halo stuff, talking about Halo, or even Star Wars. Just different stuff to change it up a bit. A podcast, hell yeah, gonna give them a listen, even if it's Army Men. Yeah, I think we've got a couple hours worth of stuff to listen to. Let me check. Let's have a look. There's about 4.5 hours worth of stuff there. First episode's 31 minutes. The second, third, and fourth episode are around 1 hour, and then the last one's 34. Well, the latest one is 34 minutes. The latest one's kind of just a community update, so it's not really that much. I was not that interested, at least. Mantle, what's up, man? I hope you're having a good day. Have you ever used spray paint? I have used some spray paint, mainly for miniatures and some terrain, but other than that, not a whole lot. Sounds good to me. Something's good to listen to at college. Yeah, exactly. Have to leave for a sec. Yep, no worries, Potato. See you in a minute. But yeah, we definitely want to do some more podcasts in the future. I think the next one probably will be something about Halo, where we just waffle about Halo for half an hour or an hour. We don't know, but never know. Things may change. I'm actually going to send AMI a DM, ask how he's doing. The one issue we do have with our podcasts is time, or time zones. What time is it in the UK currently? It is currently 1:30 p.m. But yeah, as I was saying, we have quite a big time zone difference. He's from California, so his time zone is 8 hours behind mine. So it's a little bit inconvenient, the times that we have to do the podcast, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. What time is it for you right now? I know most of the viewers we get when I stream are from Asia or Australia and Europe as well, because of the time zones. As well, difference 10:28 p.m. for me. I can see the time zones being a pain, but that's just okay. Just move the sun to the left a bit. Yeah. Yeah, it can definitely be a bit challenging, but we seem to be able to work around it for the most part, which is good. Yeah, 10:20. It's quite late. All right. What do you do with your channel now, Hornet Armory? Are you still uploading Halo stuff, or have you kind of moved on to different things? I do remember you mentioning that you have kind of moved on from Halo to some extent, not fully, but a little bit. Talking about Halo, I could load up Halo right now. Master Chief Collection, at least, if I can find it. Not really added anything since I lost the other account. Just haven't done much with YouTube, but planning to. Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's fair. It's unfortunate you lost your last account. It's classic for Halo by Nerd. I don't think I've heard that. Bring back the Covenant, though. Yep, I definitely think they should do that. I do like the Banished, but they don't seem... Well, they don't appear that alien, if that makes sense. The way their vehicles and armor and stuff looks, it could just be... Like, if this wasn't Halo, you could just pass that off as like a futuristic human faction. If they weren't actually... If it wasn't Halo, of course. Could just be passed off as a human faction from some sci-fi universe. Whereas the Covenant, they look very, very alien. They even have the classic purple. Brutes just are basically Sasquatches. It's not really different from people I see. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know. They need to bring the Covenant back. I'm assuming the Covenant's going to be in the next Halo because they're allegedly making a Combat Evolved remake or something along the lines of that. If they do make a remake, I don't want them to reset the entire storyline. I'd prefer them to just show the Halo Combat Evolved storyline from the viewpoint of someone else. Maybe Sergeant Johnson or the Arbiter, or even just some random elite or Marine. Or random Spartan, if there was any other Spartans on the Pillar of Autumn. I don't know if there was or not. Or even ODST. They've already done that before, so. Yeah, I wouldn't enjoy a total reset, though, for the Halo franchise. Maybe from Halo 4 onwards. Actually, I don't know, because I like Halo Wars 2. I don't know. It's kind of a difficult situation for Halo right now. I'm trying to load up my Halo game, but it's being a bit slow. Sounds good as, yeah. Yeah, well, hopefully if they do make another Halo game, it's actually good and not broken. So, you never know. Potato, welcome back. I agree, still keep the Master Chief, as I can see people not liking him being gone, but because I reach habits that the player makes their Spartan with the Chief in game at some points. Yeah, that could also work. I do think, though, eventually Master Chief is probably not going to be the main character at some point. I mean, his voice actor's getting quite old now, and they can't just keep milking Master Chief. That sounds crazy, but they can't keep doing that. The one Spartan I do think could take Master Chief's place is probably Jerome from Halo Wars. And he's still young as well. He's in his 20s in the lore, I believe. Is the only way it's a bit suspicious, yeah. The only way Master Chief would remain the main character in the future, at least, is either they get a new voice actor or they use AI to voice act Master Chief, and both of those options Halo fans are not going to like. So they might as well just switch it up and make Jerome the main character, or even someone else. But I think Jerome's probably the best option because he's already an established character that people like. So I think he is the next main character for this series. Okay, my Halo actually loaded finally. Now, the only thing about StreamYard, which is the website I'm using to stream this right now, is it is not very good at streaming games. It doesn't pick up the audio, and the quality isn't that great either. So imagine in the next big game, Master Chief dies at the beginning of the game while you're playing as another Spartan. He takes helmet off and he passes. just for him to have another helmet on underneath. Oh my god. Yep, back to Halo 1. Yeah, I don't know. Whether he dies or not, or maybe he just retires, I don't know. I mean, even if they do make Jerome the main character, Master Chief could still be active as a soldier, but he just, well, in the lore at least, but he doesn't show up in the games. That also could be a thing. Companies like EA milk their franchises like Plants vs Zombies. Yeah, EA's not the greatest. They actually did used to be a good company back in the day, but yeah, not so much anymore. Unfortunately. I think that's an ongoing trend though, just gaming companies in general have just been falling off massively. I mean, the Call of Duty, people who make Call of Duty, they've fallen off. EA fallen off. 343, now Halo Studios, fallen off. The guys that make Skyrim or the Elder Scrolls games, they fell off. Yeah, maybe they'll actually be better in the future, but we don't know. Breen, why do you not want to print an M60 tank? I don't really need one. I know people like the M60 Bowley because it's from Plastic Apocalypse, but I'm kind of happy with my collection at the moment, and I don't really feel like I need that tank in my collection. But maybe at some point I will print it, but I don't know. They're too money thirsty lately, and a tariffs and $90 US for one Nintendo Switch game soon. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. All the prices are going up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really surprised. You know, game prices were going to go up at some point. They have to put prices up with inflation. No, if the games they were pricing actually were finished and weren't broken at launch, then I wouldn't really have much of an issue with it. I think it's just inevitable. But yeah, it is still a lot of money. That's one thing I don't think a lot of people think about. Like, they just get mad because game prices are going up, but they don't take into account that everything is going up because inflation is through the roof basically everywhere. Eventually it was going to hit games, so the reason it's taken longer to hit games is because games have been following a free-to-play model for the last like 5-6 years, maybe longer. So people haven't really had to pay for mainstream games, at least, like Fortnite, Warzone, games like that. They get their money through in-app purchases, basically. Still waiting for Gears of War remake or a new game. I haven't really played a whole lot of Gears of War, if I'm honest. I did play it a little bit on the Xbox 360, but that is as far as I went with that game. It's not that I didn't like it. I do think the game's decent. Just wasn't that into it. I think Epic should remake the Africa Core. Yeah, I mean, I think they should remake the British modern infantry and the German modern infantry. We need more modern army men. Because at the moment, it's basically all just like World War II stuff, pretty much. Companies are so greedy nowadays. Yep. I mean, companies has always been greedy. Yeah, money is their top priority. You have to pay for more lawnmowers now, yeah. Yeah, that is stupid. We can blame this all on Fortnite, by the way. All of it can be blamed on Fortnite. And maybe PUBG to some extent, because they skyrocketed the free-to-play live service in-app purchase games. So they basically spearheaded that. So now we've had 5-6 years of just free-to-play games with tons of microtransactions. Maybe even Clash of Clans to some extent, because that is the big mobile game with microtransactions. What about Pass? Yeah. Yep. Fortnite is... Eventually Fortnite's going to die. So, won't have to worry about that for too long. I think companies are starting to realise, though, that people don't really like live service free-to-play games anymore. If you go online, all you see is people hating on live service games. So, where to find modern army men? That's the thing, man. I don't really know. They're very difficult to come across. I think Armies and Plastics does some army men, some modern army men. Toy Soldier Central does as well. That's all I really know, though. I don't really know much brands that do modern stuff. Well, it would be nice to see more of it, but yeah. Okay, I do have Halo loaded, but it's not letting me share my screen, so I'm just going to have to close the game. No Halo for today. HK, there's modern army men, but it's bad. Yeah. I've seen some modern army men, but they're usually very bad quality. Don't really do much actual gaming for a long time. For a long while now. Mostly just doing real life world things. I feel old, but there's more stuff for now. Look at it more. Yeah. I mean, people find their own ways in the world, and if gaming's not for you anymore, then that's completely fine. I still do play games occasionally, but I definitely lost my love for it to some extent. Not really a big gamer nowadays. I probably play more single player games than I do multiplayer at this point. Armies in Plastic made some modern US Army soldiers, and they also made some Taliban army. Yeah, I have seen those. They look pretty good. I think Mars actually makes some modern toy army men as well. I think they have Ukrainian modern infantry and Russian modern infantry, I believe. I play the game, would it be Hunter Call of the Wild? Yeah. I think I've heard of that game. Alright guys, we're approaching the 30-minute mark, so if you guys have any questions, please put them in. I'm going to be ending the stream soon because, like I mentioned earlier, I need to do my laundry, so I can't be here forever. But yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know, and I'll be ending the stream at the 30-minute mark, which is in around 3 minutes. So. There's something about printing. You print your army men out. It's pretty sick. I don't print them myself. There's a guy there's a company called Toy Soldier Central. I speak with the guy that owns it, and he did send me some 3D printed army men, which are pretty cool. He sent me some World War II printed army men and some Halo army men, surprisingly. And yeah, they're actually very good, detailed. I mean, it makes sense. It's 3D printed. But yeah, they're pretty cool, they are. Definitely quite cool. Yeah, Halo armor man. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Death Soldier, what's up, man? We are ending the stream in a minute, so if you have any questions you want to send my way, then just send them in quick, and I'll try and answer. I hope my little sister beat your game. Anyway, that's good, man. Yeah, you take care. Thanks for joining. Well, Green, it was an honor talking with you, comrade. See you later. Enjoy your day. Yeah, thanks for it. I appreciate that. I hope you have a good day as well. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Do appreciate it. Alright guys, we're approaching the end of the stream now. I'm going to be ending it here. I do appreciate all of you for sticking around and talking. And yeah guys, I'll see you lot in the next one. Take care.